Michelle made a comment the other day that I heard that Berkeley had 400 and some folks in their IT department. That dwarfs us. That's more individuals than we have in our entire faculty at our college. I mean, we can't imagine a department with that many folks. So bringing that type of resources and brain power to this issue just helps us leverage what we're doing to a fantastic extent. And then the other thing is, as Brad mentioned too, that we found out we could hang with the big boys. And I don't mean to be sexist and say the big boys, but that's the way it is. That we could sit at the table with the Indianas and the Cornells and the other institutions. We could hold our own. But our folks were out there sometimes leading the different project areas and being the ones to bring that progress along and really leading that team. And so we earned the respect, as Brad said. We're a little community college, but we showed that we could be there with everyone and be the same equal partner at the table. And frankly, I don't think that was the expectation at the beginning. When we had that lunch with Barry and John and Lee, they wanted a community college. But honestly, if I asked Barry what he thought, he probably would say that he didn't think the community college would actually bring much to the table, that we would be like the weak sister, whatever you want to say, that we would not really carry our own weight. I think we've shown that we can do that. And we're just one example of many community colleges out there that I think can do the same thing. Again, I mentioned that we were able to ensure that our own specifications were met in this process, and that was critical for us to have that done because we have some really stringent reporting requirements in California that other folks don't have. We had to make sure that those things were met. We learned that through this collaboration, we end up with a better product than what we've seen in the past. These vanilla software systems that you buy off the shelf and then you're not happy with the result after you implement it. Then we had unexpected benefits, and this is really in terms of human resources primarily. Our folks grew so much through this project. They really had new experiences. They were able to meet folks they otherwise never would have been exposed to. And we've seen tremendous growth in our folks who've been part of this project. And they become leaders in other ways on our campus. So it really was an unexpected professional development process for us. So this is one of the things that I learned. This is really something we're still working on and developing, which is what I call a new business model. So open source is a key component of this. We've really jumped on the sustainable issues too. So it really goes hand in hand with sustainable development, in my point of view. And so it's part of our sustainable development strategy. So what is sustainable development? So it's development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. And so this is out of an old report that sometimes called the